2, 1, and we are live.
Hi, America.
Hi. I just realized I just shuffled these all completely wrong.
Oh, well, it's Leo season.
It's Leo season.
It's the stag full moon, so big personalities everywhere, everywhere, everywhere.
Just finished my birthday month.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
What did you do for your birthday?
No, I got it. It wasn't that bad. We went to, we had a birthday party here with the new big deck in the back.
Ooh.
Big deck energy. And then I took a whole week off at the end and went to Seaview.
Oh, fun.
Across the street from the vintage trailers. And stayed at the Seaview cabins.
Nice.
Cottages. Really cool. I recommend them highly.
We all need to take in the fresh sea air.
It's beautiful. And it's close to everything, so it's like only 30 minutes from Astoria. You can just right next door to Long Beach. You just go up and down and just kind of explore antiques and bad trinkets and sea glass. Hence the
Oh, look at your bangle.
little bangle of sea glass and things like that. So yeah, it was a great time. And I took my 2 fur babies
Oh.
this time. First big trip together. So yeah.
How do they do in the car?
They were good. Unfortunately, I forgot to get their anti-anxiety medicine with me, and we were on 101.
Oh.
So poor Roxanne got a little car sick.
Oh,
But it was fine. It was fine. And Jody's van behaved very well. I know this is a new car, so he was very happy with it. So worked out very well. It was a great relaxing time.
Right.
So we are ready.
Yeah, we got 2 querents tonight. One over the interweb and one in
person.
human form. So querent number 1. Tell us your name, whatever name you want to go by tonight.
that's you, Leah.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Leah.
Hi, Leah.
I'm out in Bremerton. I'm so glad to be joining you guys
Ooh,
Exotic
Bremerton.
Bremerton, across the water.
tonight. Yeah.
How was it there?
It is smoke season.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, it is bad, bad, bad.
So have you ever watched one of our little tarot polls
I did.
before? Okay, good.
My friend Chris sent me one, and I watched when he asked me if I wanted to join.
Very low key. It's not very spooky.
It didn't scare you off.
Didn't scare
did
you.
not,
It
no.
is very simple. So we just ask you to bring a question to the universe that you share with us, and then we kind of pull 2 different versions of cards. I pulled the Circle deck, which has been created by D.R. Taylor, a friend of mine who now lives in Puerto Vallarta. And it's an 8 draw, kind of working on the yin and yang, positive, negative things. But we just kind of go through the question together and then kind of talk about it. And then you bring your insights as what you think. And then we kind of either come to a conclusion or you go home and cry or whatever you feel like.
She's
you're
already
ready.
at home, so she could just...
Yeah, you could do it. It's easy to do. And then we gather your address, and then I hand type them on one of my vintage typewriters and send it over to you, badly typed, and it's not necessarily very quick because I still haven't done last month's. But it was a busy month. I had a lot on my plate, as Chris says.
You're going through
A lot. I'm going through a lot right now, so I'm a month behind, but I can get yours done. I'll focus on it.
Did you know we have a vintage typewriter store out here?
I do. I've taken them to be serviced in Bremerton multiple times. Yes, it's a big trip for me, but but it's fun. I love that store. And they moved. They moved from their old location to a new one. I haven't been to the new location yet.
The new location's lovely.
Is
It's it's right on the downtown strip that they just redid to make it like a lovely walking corridor.
Oh, perfect.
Mhm.
So it's right next to the theater, or
It's just a
Okay.
few doors down.
okay.
Mhm.
Very cool. I need to go and see a show at the Roxy. Is it the Roxy?
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be so. It's a beautiful outside theater. I haven't been inside of it yet. Have you
It's
been?
nice. I went to visit Leah and saw Little Women there, and I actually enjoyed it way too much. It was just perfect.
Wow. I'll
So,
have to go and see
so
it.
do go.
Yeah, definitely. All right, I'm shuffling as we talk. Leah, give us your question, and then we can start cutting the deck.
Yeah, so I have made a lot of intentional changes, like professionally and personally, over the last 6 months. And my question is, am I on the right path?
Okay. All right, I'm going to start cutting the deck, and you tell me when you want me to stop. That jumped out.
Okay, and that's a good place to start.
All right, we'll do that.
Stop. Mm-hmm.
That will be our first.
We've had jumpy cards on this show before. There was that time that the whole deck kind of fell and we did 2 readings.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. All right, the first card that jumped out was Friction.
Mm-hmm.
Second card is Journey. Third is Innocence. Fourth is Spirit Guide. Caution. That's in your challenges. Gifts. Mystery. And Conflict is your final one.
Mm.
I said the cards are spicy tonight.
They are spicy.
Woohoo.
Spicy outside.
5 stars.
Interesting the Friction pulled up, because Friction is, the picture on the Friction card is a violin, meaning that you can't have beautiful music without friction,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what creates it, the dissonance of the action between the two things make it happen. It's interesting. Let's read what the book says and see what pops out. So in the focus position, Friction, it says, increasing tension. Friction is present when opposing ideas or desires build to a point of conflict. How well are you handling the pressure? And think of things that would pop out, like your first response to that, and what your question is your path, is this, you're doing a different path because of the friction, or is it an
I am
answer?
definitely doing the other paths because of the friction. Like, in that sense of, is the universe telling me that I need to pivot and do something else?
Okay, all right. Then we go into a journey on the desire position.
And that completely makes sense
Yeah.
with the pivot. Mm-hmm.
Breaking out. You have a strong desire to break out of your rut. You long for new experiences and ideas. Now is the time. Your journey can begin with a good book.
Wow.
Then you
All
have
right.
innocence and the outside influences position. Lacking experience. A lack of experience may leave you in a vulnerable position. Seek advice from a trusted source before you proceed. An ounce of caution is worth a pound of cure. Then you've got Spirit Guide in your inner dialogue. Meeting place. Your spirit guide is waiting for you. It is up to you to provide a meeting place. Set aside time to listen and reflect.
Yeah. I am definitely not good at doing that one, but so that's a great reminder.
Okay. Then we have caution in the challenges position.
Mm-hmm.
Identifying the challenge. Use good judgment when determining which situations you should avoid and which you should face head on.
Sorry, I'm just digesting that for a moment because that's a really interesting, that's a really interesting call. And something that I sort of find myself doing a lot of, am I jumping to the next thing or trying to move this along because it's the thing that's in front of me or because it's the right thing?
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you have gifts in the insight position. Helping hand. You will be surprised and delighted when a benefactor or admirer of your work offers a helping hand. The doors of opportunity are swinging wide for you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Then we have mystery in the meditation position. Loving the mystery. Life is a mystery to be delighted in, not solved.
Mm-hmm.
Life is a mystery.
From the Gospel of Madonna.
That's right. And then we've got conflict in the resolution position. Learning life's lessons. Growth comes at a price. This experience may cost you, but the results will pay dividends.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't have change without conflict. So,
Not good change.
no.
Yeah.
The more
Yeah,
we work
so-
at it.
I really like this reading, and it resonates a lot with me, and it feels very positive as well.
Mhm.
Like, yep, there is change. Yes, it is painful. No, I don't like it, but but that ultimately it will probably be for the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be easy, but it'll be a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. I'm really excited. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, Rebecca, do your magic.
Ooh, all right.
Magic.
So have you ever done classic tarot before?
A little bit.
Okay.
I dabbled. Mm-hmm.
So my deck is based on the Rider-Waite Smith
Mm-hmm.
deck. And they're all hand watercolored by me. So I end up kind of having a conversation with the cards because I know them so well.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me when to stop shuffling.
Now.
Okay. All right. And there are 3 questions on the back. Sometimes I ask them. The cards are really heavy today. I just want to say that. So,
Oh my god.
so we get 10 of Swords,
Oof.
similar to Conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. We get the Tower. Super heavy reading.
Oops. All towers.
Oh, and then we get the 10 of Cups. So,
Ooh.
bam, bam, wham, bam.
Bam.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Tarot Man.
God is a woman.
So, do you have any associations with the 10 of Swords?
Mostly that swords mean a lot of conflict and upheaval.
Hmm. So the 10 is the top of that suit of the Minor Arcana. It's like the crystallization of it. So there's a couple ways to read this card. One of which is something's really stabbed you in the back, and it's stabbed you in the back 10 times. Or
Mhm.
another, someone in one of my classes taught me that it could also mean, like, stick a fork in it, it's done. Like, there's no more, there's nothing left to process here. It is crispy, crispy, crispy.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Does that seem fitting for this?
A little bit. I mean, part of why I have made the changes that I have is because I felt like I was just basically at a brick wall. Like there's
Mhm.
no moving forward. There's nothing else to get out of what I was doing and where I thought I was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it is. It's done. There's no blood
Good
left
thinking
in
about
it. Yeah. So then we get the tower. My tower is based on the sound that the tower would make, the sound of destruction. We're in such a destructive time right now. It literally I feel like I'm in the tower. But the tower, I have this great deck that's called like 3 Minutes After, and it shows what happens after that. And after the tower falls, something else happens. So we may find ourselves in the tower at any minute, but we can't stay there forever. So do you have connections to that energy of, Phoenix from the flames?
I feel like that is the subtext of my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if humans couldn't make it through these things, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
Like, I am upset. I'm listening to this podcast right now that's like the end of civilizations, and it. Where were we? We were in Indonesia at last, and it was talking about Angkor Wat, and like that was clearly the pinnacle of civilization at some point, and then it was over, right? And something else happened. By the way, that podcast was 4 hours long.
Oh my God.
Like I was like committed. But yeah, so we're really in this like conflict, change, these things happen. But maybe some of the best things come out of it. Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the thick of all of that right now.
Yeah. Well, and then we get probably the most positive. So the 10s, like I said, are the pinnacle of the decks of the, and so if the swords are about conflicts, the cups are about emotions, and at the 10 of cups we get, oh, everything is good. We made it to the end of the journey, and in the traditional deck, you've got your grandparents and the parents and the children and 2 dogs, and you're sitting under a bridge, which represents like society is stable. So if you were going to find your 10 of Cups moment at the end of this, what comes to mind for you? What would say, oh, I need it?
Is it alright if I say I'll know it when I see it?
Sure. Sure. And there's, it could show up in your dreams first. Yeah, it could show up in all kinds of ways.
Yeah. One of the things I've been trying to do is not put too much of a definition on what success is going to look like from here.
And like, who knows, right? Like with,
Right.
technology and climate chaos and relationship anarchy, like who knows what success looks like anymore. But does it work for you? Then it's a success. So
Right.
that's my super woo-woo answer. Yeah, but so the words on the bottom of the card are anger, ruin, and honor, which I think is like a really interesting arc.
Yeah.
And that pretty much everybody I know who's been through the tower has, makes it to something better. Or you can just make it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All
feel
right.
like this is not my first tower situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well put.
Yes. Yeah, and you're talking to a group of people who've been through many towers and live to tell the tale. So yeah.
But it's gonna be a good change. It feels like so.
Yeah, 10 of Cups, man. You can't.
I don't know if it'll be the ending change that you won't have to worry about anymore, but it'll be a good change, and whether it's temporary or a good time,
Yeah. Is there ever such a thing as the final
I don't know.
change?
I don't know.
So I just pulled a card because I'm like, what the hell's going on? It's the Two of Coins, which is about balance. So I think a lot of times, especially in our culture, it's like, if I had that huge house or that car or that perfect partner, and I think in our times, if you can just scale back and find whatever balance is for you, that's way better than the perfect car
Yeah.
and the big house.
This all makes sense.
Yeah.
And I feel, again, like between both of them, I feel like the answer is yes, you are on the right path,
Mm-hmm.
even though it doesn't always feel good right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps.
It does. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of our
Oh.
victims.
Do we need a picture? Are we good?
Got them?
We're good?
Oh,
Okay.
Let me get the last.
Canada's
Okay.
so good.
You had the extra card.
Yeah, I was just lost. I needed guidance.
You needed balance.
I needed.
And there it was.
Well, this was my stalker
Hold on.
card during my divorce. True story. I didn't know I was going to get divorced, and I pulled this card. I just pulled it over and over and over again, and then my marriage fell apart, and I was like, oh.
Wow.
So this is a powerful card in times of change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank,
I really
you.
you.
Thank
for
you, Leah.
calling all the way in from across the water.
Across the water over the
Yeah.
Bremertons.
Yes.
See you Wednesday.
All right. We're going to
Bye.
sign off.
Bye.
We're going to do a reading in person.
Yes.
So since we met last, I did my Major Arcana Jung and Dadaism 6-hour presentation. And I was just going to get through the Major Arcana, just 22 cards. And people were so slow and so deep, we got through 12 cards.
And how
Um,
many arcanas are there?
Yeah, it was like people just needed to talk, and I was like, I think something's shifting in the zeitgeist of like people just want to get really deep and
Yeah.
like not.
So are you starting another series to go?
I gotta do that one again. I like instantly fell asleep. It was over. I was so exhausted,
Yeah.
and then I woke up at 4 a.m. Not really sure what to do by myself. And by 1 p.m., I was like, I know how to redo it. So then I got at it. And someone who was at the training is like, I think I know how you're supposed to redo it. So
But what a fun experience.
it was amazing. There was someone on the call from China. There was someone from Alaska. There was 30 people on the call. Like, it was like, this is not normal. Like, something's happening.
Yeah, people need it.
Yeah, how did someone from China hear about this training from this little company, Cascadia Trainings, here in Washington State? Like, it was pretty wild.
Wow. But
yeah,
you're becoming world famous easily.
East Coast, West Coast, worldwide.
That's
Yeah.
right. International.
Yeah.
Good
so
for you.
people are hungry.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, on Friday I pulled a couple cards for like the near future of what's going to happen. I bought newly fresh the Queer Tarot deck. So my first card that I pulled from that deck was Death.
Uh-huh.
And then I pulled from your deck the Six of Swords.
Oh,
And I was like,
I've been here
oh,
before.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. I like mixing decks too.
It was
It's a cool way to do it.
It was interesting, and it made, because the death was in that deck. That deck is kind of sort of like light and cartoony, while like it has an impact, but also like the death is stomping on this bro, like wearing a frowny face T-shirt. He's like,
Yeah, who represents death in the queer deck?
right? It's a skeleton, but I think it's a skeleton with some fancy clothes.
Oh,
Yeah, and
interesting.
the day glow colors are amazing in that.
Yeah,
That deck. It's a
absolutely.
fun set. I like them.
So everything has the feeling of like, oh yes, it's the queer community. We've all been through all of this,
Exactly.
and so yeah, death. We're
Yes.
seeing that again.
Yeah, I know you. I know you.
All right.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I think so. I might need a little bit of help focusing my question.
Okay.
But this will be the name to use.
All right.
What does it say?
Tammy.
Tammy.
Yes.
Tama.
Tammy's
Okay.
in love.
Tammy's in love.
Yeah.
I hear the cottonwoods singing her name.
Tammy.
Tammy.
Tammy's in love. I did that one for the Debbie show.
Oh.
Yeah. The Debbie. Yeah.
So I could ask a question about love, a question about health. My sort of feeling is that I might ask a question about what I consider my work, which isn't anything I make money at, but it is the focus of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Amen on that one.
And then I thought that a more general question. So I think the good area is I'm thinking about giving up performing so that I can focus on writing. I'm trying to figure out what will bring me joy, what will bring me success, what will help me have a legacy.
Oh.
I'm balancing all these things, but I think that the question that I will ask to focus my vision of the future is what will make next summer good for me.
Okay.
2027.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what
And
comes
is it
through.
about staying where you are and finding happiness there?
Well, I have said that after my next festival in March of 2027, I'm going to take a break from producing so that I can focus on writing novels, which I've never done before. It could actually turn out I can't do it. It could take me a while to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I could actually just be so busy that I need to figure out which thing ought to go, and perhaps I'm picking the wrong thing. So what will make next summer good for me when I'm trying to balance these things?
Margaret Atwood has an amazing how to write a novel or story class on that master class thing. It pushed something out of me that had been stuck for a long time. An illustrated book. So I just want to say, turn to the experts.
Well, for me, I think realistically I may just have time issues, and that may be that I cannot write unless I stop doing something else.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of things that I'm doing right now, and they're all making me happy in different ways. So if I decide to stop producing and essentially stop performing so that I can start writing these novels, is this going to actually be something that winds up making me miserable instead of bringing me success and joy?
So focus. You're talking to two multiple plate spinner people
Yeah.
who have like 8 things
Multiple
going at
things going
once.
on. I would say
so we know this.
how the direction you're just wanting to look and see if the next year is going to be a positive thing, or
No, I want to look, basically, if I stop producing and performing to focus on writing,
yeah,
that will hit in the summer.
yeah,
And I'll have the rest of the year coming out from that where I won't have all these things that have been giving my life focus for several
so you're
years.
asking
Is this a mistake?
Is it a mistake to give up?
Should
No,
I,
to step into the unknown?
yes, would I,
Okay.
yeah, so what will make next summer good for me? Because I want my outcome of whatever my decision is to be joy, and I need to figure out.
And there's nothing more joyous than attempting to write a novel.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing about the producing.
You want to like push, yeah.
The thing about the producing and the performing is that as a almost pathological extrovert, it keeps me with people all the time, and it makes my life like crackly and sizzling, like bacon in a pan. And I I am loving this, but then I feel frustrated I'm not getting more writing done. I haven't done the rewrite of a play I wrote 5 years ago. It's because I'm on stage doing other shows. Am I doing the right thing? Because I'm chasing the happiness every way, but will a decision like this lead to happiness? What do I need to, but I want it, the important thing is, what will make next summer good for me?
Yeah. And when writing is such a solitary act.
Exactly.
Pull the card.
It is. Here we go. I'm going to start cutting. Tell me when to stop.
Now.
Okay. Right there. The last reading, the book was like literally landing on all of the cards almost. It was amazing.
You had quite the
It hasn't done that before. I don't know what that. It was just weird. It was like, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Easy breezy.
So, explanation of our crystals. This is just what I've been pulling as far as what I felt I needed today. And then, of course, in the middle is a brooch that my drag mom gave me. That always is kind of the guide for everybody.
What's the one over there?
This one is a tiki mask for theater.
Oh, how appropriate.
Isn't it?
And is it made of jade?
It wasn't that expensive, so I can't imagine it is.
Jadeite.
Probably jadeite. All right, intuition is what we start off with. Then we go into journey. That pulls up again.
Same.
Yeah, second spot.
Intention is number 3. Number 4, sorrow.
You're gonna read a novel.
Friction comes back up, but this time it's in the challenges position. Innocence.
Wow.
Same.
Then you've got harvest. And then you have fertility.
Oh.
It's that baby I've always wanted. A baby book.
Bring me a baby!
Bring me a baby.
Oh, good.
All right. Intuition.
I mean, there's nothing more when you are producing a large piece of work like that. And I have written 3 or 4 books at this point. Like, it feels like you're birthing a baby. Like, it's just, ugh.
But it's worth every second of it.
Well, then it exists forever. I
Yeah.
mean, it's still amazing to me when people are like, well, you said this in your book. And I'm like, I did.
I like it when I read something I wrote and I'm like, that is funny. Did I write that? And it seems impossible.
Yeah. All right, so intuition in the focus position. Using intuition. The choices you make are often guided by intuition. From subtle insights to direct knowledge, intuition is your ally.
That's good because I'm actually a complete worshiper of following your gut, but that actually means that you have to learn how to talk to it and hear what it's saying to you, and those channels are really open for me. So, in fact, intuition guided which question I should ask.
There you go. Then we have journey and your desire position. Breaking out. You have a strong desire to break out of your rut. You long for new experiences and ideas. Now is the time. Your journey can begin with a good book.
Break out, break out.
Oh.
Remember that song?
Break out.
2
Yeah.
Queers Tarot sing-along.
That's right.
So write that book.
That really seems like
pretty
it's saying
clear.
I want the challenge.
Then you have intention on the outside influences. Ignoring criticism. Do what you know to be right and ignore the criticism of others. As long as your heart is in the right place, criticism can be viewed as a self-serving hot air.
Pay that person no mind.
I'm actually pretty good at that, but I almost feel like what's that saying is that I should be more fearless with my own internal oh, you're not going to be any good. What do you know about writing? You can't put a story together. It's going to be a waste of time.
Well, and there's only 4% of women. Only 4% of what is produced by women, at least in America. Like, there's such a lack of a voice for femme-bodied people. So I always tell people, like, whatever you have to say, please say it, because it's not already being said.
Yep. And I would like to write horror where women are protagonists instead of victims. Not killing, but that they're and that I show them as intelligent and problem solver and people who make things happen, because that is what women are capable of, but I frequently believe women don't believe it about themselves. Of course, because being a leader when you're a woman is being
a bitch.
Yeah.
Queen bitch right here.
We've got sorrow on the inner dialogue. Letting go. Are you punishing yourself for past imperfections? Accept the lesson and move forward. Lingering in sorrow and regret serves no one.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
Friction in the challenge position. Taking precautions. Opposites make sparks fly. Differences can be a good thing or a bad thing. Know the limits of your tolerance.
Interesting. I don't quite know how to interpret that. Okay.
And then we have innocence and the insight position.
Okay.
No. Yeah, right there. Being sincere, stand without judgment or preconceived notions, and take a good look at what is in front of you. The state of being simple and sincere changes your outlook.
Yeah, I mean, to bring vulnerability also to this world is such a gift. That's always what I feel when I'm at Bacon Strip. Like, people get so vulnerable in that space.
Yeah, I saw that happening.
It's lovely. Harvest in the meditation position. Following through, you reap what you sow. Sow seeds of happiness and abundance and grow a bumper crop.
And I think, too, when you're doing, like, a mass project, like a novel, that doesn't mean that every day feels good, right? It just means, like, over time, you know, are the highs like, oh, I did it. You know, I got this far. I mapped this many characters. I, you know, did this amount of research, and I have this idea. Yeah.
Then we've got fertility and resolution position. Welcoming the new. There could be a birth of a child, a fresh direction, or the renewal of a relationship in your future. Look with fresh eyes for new beginnings.
Interesting. That almost seems to say that, in fact, having this like sweaty, groany, misery, like inward-looking, more isolated thing may actually lead to greater opportunities in the future and meeting more people and making more connections, and the fun will be out there eventually. Overall, the whole feeling that I get from this is that I need to not just guard my time, which has been the thing that I've been concerned with, but that I need to listen to my desire for connection with other people and staying involved in the communities that I've created from my other art. And that if I remember to give that time to myself to keep like my connections with them, as it were, to keep a foot in, that the end result of doing this new thing that has nothing to do with the other stuff that I've been doing will actually lead to an expansion. The pie will become bigger. And the joy pie, and that I will be able to cut bigger slices out in the long run. And I do think that the biggest challenge is the isolation, and if I'm, which one would it be? Intention and journey. If I'm disciplined with, 2 or 4 hours a day, every day, giving myself time to take care of my sad little body. That's the health question, but I'm not asking that one. And also making a genuine effort to connect with the people in the performing communities and carry on with that I will achieve, I will be able to complete the novel, and the end result of doing that will actually be an increase in my connection with new communities that I, maybe didn't even know of before. So
Yeah.
I thought that was very positive and strong.
Yeah.
You go, girl. So although I'm not sure, sorrow, the inner dialogue, don't beat myself up about the fact that it's not as easy as I'd like it to be.
It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, no.
Do you know who Lynn Breedlove is? The trans poet, performer.
No.
Okay. They just did an amazing project about the murder of their father, and I got to interview them on a different podcast. And they have produced material in some form their entire lives, and I walked around with a little notebook like that, taking questions from people. What if you could talk to Lynn Breedlove? What would you ask him? And a lot of people asked what their creative process was, and they said they have a little notebook like this that they're constantly writing ideas down in. They have a spiritual practice where they go to AA meetings and they're held accountable for their process, and then they build in time to write every day. And I was like, damn, okay, that's the recipe right there.
Feed the cats, eat the breakfast, do the writing,
Yeah,
do the walk, make the phone call,
yeah,
give yourself time to be with people.
yeah. And then, yeah. All right, are we ready for this part?
Yes, so you had asked the previous querent about their familiarity with rider weight.
Uh-huh.
I am pants, which is English for bad, with the minor arcana. So you'll have to
Okay.
really walk me through it.
All right, and we'll see what comes up. Maybe you'll get all major mysteries. Maybe you'll get all major arcana.
And we're working with the same
Yes.
query. Very good.
Yeah. So you tell me when to stop shuffling.
The name on everybody's lips is gonna be now.
Roxy.
Yes! That's when you stop.
Okay. I know my musicals. My father has a master's degree in theater direction from the Goodman Theater in Chicago, and
Holy
so
cow.
yes, and he's dedicated his whole life to Shakespeare, specifically the play Hamlet. So I grew up with theater.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. So we start with the Knight of Swords, which is the most active card in the deck. This is someone on horseback with a sword out. I read in another book about our history with horses that is one of the most physically difficult actions a human can do, because not only are you propelling through space, but you're carrying something in front of you. So when you think about that ultimate effort, moving, holding something heavy, being in a fierce situation, does anything come to mind for you?
I am afraid of nothing,
Okay.
and I just say you go ahead and get on with it and try to do the hardest thing you can do.
Yeah.
And you may not get it right, but at least you'll have no regrets.
Mm-hmm. And your arm's gonna hurt.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And on the back here, the question is, the question's from Drea Bloom. What is the book that changed your life? Why do you want to write a novel? Is it based on a novel that you read, or?
I want to write a novel because I had a vision when I went to see an exhibit on archaeology in ancient Egypt, where I went into a room where they were talking about the mysteries of Osiris, which I'd never really understood. And when I walked into this room, I could almost feel the energy of the people who had used those objects with so much love. And I imagined that it would have been so easy for the molds for Osiris's body to have been filled with mud as they brought them up from the bottom of the ocean, and that a bit of barley could fall into it and sprout, and the whole cycle of bringing Osiris back to life would come back again. And I was caught up with that. But also there was a beautiful statue of, I think it was Cleopatra III. And it's one of those statues where it's the goddess Isis, but it's actually Cleopatra III wearing the regalia of the goddess. She'd had a really, really bad life. She was married to her uncle. She was killed by her son. And I looked at that statue of that woman and I thought, my God, she must have been so angry. And I'm like, and she's the bride of Osiris. And I'm like, what if he came back to life and Isis was sucked back because she had to be there to unwrap him? Sucked back, but it was Cleopatra. And she was really mad, and she wanted to take vengeance on those that had wronged her. And my imagination just flew away. And I thought, my God, this is just like the original sort of amazing stories and weird tales where it's modern day archaeology. And I got so excited about trying to write this story. And it's probably 5 or 7 years since I originally saw that exhibit. I went to Malta to learn about how they actually do archaeology so that I could get past page 2 of this book. And all of these archaeologists, these like 22 and 24-year-old baby archaeologists in this program, are basically running around and clapping their hands saying, please tell about archaeology, please tell about archaeology, this sounds so good. And so I feel extra motivated to do it. And I got invited on more archaeological digs, which is kind of awesome. So like that was like inspiring for me, because I wanted to make stories that had enough of a feel of reality, and I wanted to have a female heroine telling these stories and solving the mysteries, because it made me happy. So yeah, so that's my crazy idea for my book.
I love it. So we have the ultimate icon in the deck of having everything you need to do the thing. So traditionally, the magician, major arcana, the first person the fool meets on their journey, has all the things already. They have pentacles, cups, coins, and swords available to them on the table. They have the infinity symbol above them, which shows up again in the 2 of coins. They have, and in the strength card, they have as above, as below, and in their top hand they have it's some kind of staff. So it sounds like you already know that you have all of the things to do the thing. It sounds like you've done all the research, and now you just have to sit down and do it. And the magician, it is that person that has all of
The magician says, I'm ready.
Yes, the magician
Get that typewriter.
Yeah. The magician says you have the pieces.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it says focused on the bottom. And then we have the 3 of Wands. Talk about being alone on the journey. So the 3 of Wands stands at the shore and looks out at the sea. There's people coming in, but man, are they alone. And there's power in that. There's intensity in that. There's also can be great struggle in that, and you're not here in the States. In the States, we're having a loneliness epidemic. I don't know if it's worldwide.
It's a problem in England too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've never been more lonely and searching for community, and yet you're going on writing a novel is a lonely journey. So yeah,
What are the questions on the back?
I said the one that is on what are you focusing too much? I think he doth protest too much. Yeah, is there any piece of this that you're too focused on? You can't see the forest for the trees.
Well, my feeling is that if there's something I should be doing less of, I'm not sure what it is.
Okay.
Because I like to do everything, and
Mhm.
and I think that's why, you know, it's been 3 months since I wrote the first 2 pages of the novel, and I'm ready to start writing now, but I'm doing a fun trip around America, including going to perform at the Necronomicon in Providence in the middle of August, and also working on the magazine I'm trying to make to promote new writing in the weird fiction space, and just basically trying to do everything all at once. And I haven't had any time to do any actual writing, despite the fact that, you know, when I got back home on June 10th, I should have been like, okay, right, book time, and it hasn't happened.
Yeah, so I would say there's some aspects of this card is about discernment. And just pick, you know, this is one of the few cards in the deck where the protagonist is facing away from us, looking out. So, you know, pick one spot and focus on it. That's only going to serve you. So, yeah, there we go.
All right then. I feel like it sounds like working on this will give me joy. That I need to be disciplined. Any writer knows that. But that I should have faith in my ability to complete it, because one of my fears is I spend 6 months doing nothing else and I'm a complete failure. And I feel like it's saying, I love the Magician card, like the pieces are ready and I just need to give myself the time.
Yeah.
And I think the journey is new. I'm seeing that you will find a new kind of joy in this journey that won't be what you've seen before. It's going to be a new experience, and it's going to open up many more doors that you weren't aware of.
My dream is that I'm going to this is a little silly, but that I'm going to have the character that does these become like a new Angela Lansbury.
Oh.
So
Murder, She Wrote.
Yes, exactly. Murder, She Wrote with an archaeologist instead of an English teacher going around, but a writer going around and going to archaeology sites, studying them, and every place she goes, somebody dies, and according to the archaeologist, they've given me reasons why they'd want to kill people. So,
Oh, yeah.
so I think it would be, you know, so what Murder, She Wrote meets Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I think it would be really fun, and especially if people are actually learning about archaeology, because am I a nerd? Yes, I'm a big queer nerd. Because I find it really exciting, and I think other people will too. And people love it when they actually learn stuff when they're getting entertained. It'll be fun for them. So, you know, I realize though that is like a 3 to 7 year kind of perspective on like what might happen. I feel quite excited about this. It sounds like next summer will be fun.
Yes.
Well, maybe I'll see you in Seaview.
Oh.
Maybe.
All right.
All
well, fire season. Everybody get your masks
Get your
out.
air filters up.
And your air filters up. Do you have any fun? You've got too much going on.
This month I've got, we just did Bacon Strip this last Saturday. Next Saturday we've got the Trailer Park Mall show in Georgetown Trailer Park Mall. Then I take a week off and go visit my sister in Walla Walla, and then or a weekend off. Then I'm back doing Mr. Nude Cascadia.
And you still need contestants? You need,
We do. I
we
still
need
need
the men
contestants.
that
If
want
you're
to be
interested in
nude.
contesting for, you're going to be judged on your burlesque strippability, your nakedness, and your oral abilities, which will be
Okay.
reading pornographic stuff on stage and eating a banana.
I love it.
So that's
Orally
we've taken out the talent
fixated.
part, and that will be the talent part.
Okay.
And it's a $500 cash prize for first prize. So.
That's so good.
Yeah, and if you perform, you automatically get $100.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
So, and then I'm doing tarot today. I'm doing tarot on Friday too. I'm teaching my 6-hour class. And then I got the thumbs up on Pleasure in the Treatment Room in October. I think I've got a menopause going in September, and then I've got an in-person sex therapy and tarot in White Center. What could be sexier and
Then
wickeder?
White Center.
Yeah.
Are you doing it in the
In
sex
person.
club?
No, it's some new space
Oh.
that's like they make mead, talk about medieval acts,
Yeah,
and then we teach some tarot. So
that'll be cool.
yeah, and my art challenge. I had a discussion with a friend who's a very successful artist, and we were talking about how my art has never been shown anywhere. And she said I need to enter the erotic art festival. So I'm attempting to find out what is erotic in my art style. That's my art challenge.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And when is that?
I don't know. It's in May or something. So I'm like,
Oh, next
anything
year.
that-
Okay.
I'll do like 400 paintings and 7 will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right.
Have a lovely August.
Yeah.
Breathe easy. Wear your mask if you need to, and
Yeah. Stay really.
stay hydrated.
If you're told to evacuate, please evacuate.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We'll see
luck,
you all
everybody.
in
We'll see you next month.
September. No, really?
Yeah, September.
Oh my god.
Yeah, September.
See you in September.
Ending now. Bye.
Bye.